if you like hairstyles that are super easy, super simple, super beginner friendly, but also make you look like you have a lot more hair, this is the video for you. Today we are going to do a super easy half up hairstyle that is guaranteed to make you look like you have more hair than you actually have. If you have fine hair like I do, hair that is on the thin or thinner side, then you know that putting your hair half up is tricky because it makes you look like you have even less hair because now half of your hair is going up. So what's left down looks even more thin. So the key to wearing your hair half up, if you struggle with the density of your hair, is to add texture before you do the style. So we can do that with two things, product and styling. So the product that we have in our hair today that's going to add a bit of texture is dry shampoo. You can use any dry shampoo. It does not have to be the one that I use, but the one that I used is the K18 Air Wash. That is the dry shampoo I have in my hair today. It's also day 2 hair. That adds a little extra texture as well, and is also why I chose dry shampoo over a texture spray. If you're doing it on clean hair on day 1, you could opt for a texture spray or texture powder instead of dry shampoo, but I do find that dry shampoo is a little easier to work with in the hair. If you're a beginner or newer to doing your hair, texture powder does make the hair a little harder to work with, so that might be something that you want to work with when you are more comfortable doing your hair. But you can use any product that you like to add some texture, or no product at all if you hate products. The styling itself will add texture, just not as much as if you use both product and styling. For texture today, you could use curls, but we're gonna use a waiver. I think a waiver gives the most simple and voluminous style texture that you can get. It is easier for the average person than creating a curl. This is the TYMO Waver, and it's the compact one, their smaller version, which is great if you don't have super thick long hair. They do have a bigger one if you do have thicker, longer hair as well, and I do have a link for these in my bio. It is by far my favorite waiver I've ever used, and it is super easy. So I'm just gonna half my hair. We don't have to take a ton of small sections, so I've basically sectioned my hair from my ears down, and I'm just gonna clip the rest of it up, and we're gonna wave this bottom section. So basically what I'm gonna do is take sections that are not wider than this. I don't want it to be wider than this. And I'm gonna hold it closed on each section until it beeps. And what I'm gonna do is every time I go down, I'm gonna try and match where one of the bumps is. That'll make like a smoother wave. But if you struggle to match where the bumps were and get each bump into one of the previous bumps, then it's okay. It will still look fine even if you don't match the bumps. Don't freak out. See, I'm gonna match the bump, but if you miss them and it's not perfect, honestly, once it's all said and done and brushed out and done, it's fine. That's why I love this tool. Even if you struggle to use it perfectly, it's still gonna look great. So super beginner friendly tool to use, and you can see you've got your waves there. Now I don't touch this until it is cooled down. So I don't brush it out or play with it or anything like that until it's cooled down. And I'm just gonna go around my head and finish all the way around. I like to try and do 3 sections in my hair. So we'll take down the second section. And it is a good idea just to give the section a quick little brush through before you use the tool on it, so that you're not trying to wave any hair that's tangly, because it won't work as well. All right, hair is all waved. So once it's all cool, then I shake it out. If you like the curls or waves a little more defined, you can not shake them out. However, as you go about your day and create your style, it's gonna get a bit shaken out anyways. So then you can see we've got tons of volume. And now we're gonna do the half up style. So I'm just gonna use a hair tie, and I'm using one of my super stretchy nylon hair ties, but you can use any hair tie that works for you. A smaller one, a clear one, a scrunchie, anything you want that's gonna work for you. I'm gonna take my hair sort of from my middle of my eyebrows. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna take that much hair. You can take more, totally up to you, but obviously the more hair you take to put up, the less hair that's left down. Give it a little brush through, and I'm going to start to create a ponytail, but I'm not going to pull it too tight. It's a little bit away from my head. You can see there, I can move it. I'm going to pull it down again, even further away from my head. I'm going to create a little space, and I'm going to pull my ponytail through. Now, if your ponytail gets stuck when you do this, it's usually because you have not created a clean opening and there's hairs crossing, and that's why it gets stuck. So just make sure you've got a really nice clean opening, and then I'm going to pull it tight. I'm going to give that a little pull so it's not flat. And there we go, a half up style with tons of volume, will not make your hair look like you have none, and it's super simple and super beginner friendly. Be more defined, pull forward a little bit more when you pull, and then you're gonna get a little bit more of a forward ponytail like this. Both are cute, neither is wrong or right, it's just about how you like it. So that is another look with your ponytail. A great way to keep your hair out of your face while not having it all up if you still want to have it down, and it looks super fun, super cute for the summer or really any time of year. And it's a great way to feel confident in wearing your thin, fine hair half up. Thank you so much for watching today. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Like and subscribe. You know the drill. I will see you in my next video.